welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina and I do all things home related, home content, home decorating, hauls, some cooking, and just all the things, fun shop with me's. So all the things that make your home cozy and warm and inviting. So today's video, I'm actually in collab with two other ladies. I have Lady Allie from Glam Elegant Living, and I have Chantel Craig, and they are both hosts and I am a co-host. And it's an open collab, and we decided, they invited me to come along for the collab journey, so I was really excited, and I want to say thank you to the ladies, and all of their information will be in the description box below, so their channels and everything. So after you finish watching my video, go on over there, show them some love, tell them I sent you over. And again, the name of the group is Decorating Chics, which is kind of what we are. So today's collab is going to be, a Decorate With Me fall. And what I'm gonna do is, I have already done Decorate With Me in my kitchen and in my dining room, but I did so many updates and changed around quite a few things. So I thought it would be fun to grab my glass of wine and then just show you guys around the kitchen and in the dining room and just show you all the changes I made for fall. So if you like this kind of content and sorry, there's a little fly right there, and you enjoy watching all of us collab together, which is always fun. And so you can check out my channel, their channels, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for all of our stuff. And this way you can be notified whenever we do another video, personally or together. And hopefully we inspire you guys to really get in and decorate your home for fall. You don't have to spend a lot of money. There's Hobby Lobby, there's thrift stores, there's all kinds of things. You don't have to go to Kirkland's and spend, $150 on a candle. You don't have to do that. There's just so many ways out there, and hopefully we inspire you to get in there and just make your house warm and cozy. So my motto is a cozy home and a happy heart, and I think those two kind of just go together. So now that I have said all that I had to say, I'm gonna take you around. I have my glass of wine, and I'm gonna take you around my kitchen, and I'm gonna show you the updates and just show you everything that I've done so far. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back.
We got everything we need right here. Wine and burning chemistry. You and me alone. You and me alone. Inside of our embassy. Everything we need's right here. Make me sing along. Sing along. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you.
So we're gonna start by walking into my kitchen. And the first thing that you see is this faux brick trim and smear wallpaper, and I got it from Home Depot, and I absolutely love it. I just think it looks so pretty there. And like I had said before, I feel that this decor that's on this wall is good for any season, and that's another way to save money when you're decorating, is if you have pieces like this that can go season to season, then you don't have to spend as much money. So that's that wall. And then when you turn here, there's the refrigerator and my little business card. And on top of the fridge, we have a basket, a plant, we have some antique rolling pins, a little house, a cookie jar, and some cotton. And besides the cotton, I pretty much also leave all that kind of for every season. But I do think it's very farmhouse, and I do think that it can go through each season. For Christmas, you could throw a couple little ornaments up there or something like that, just to kind of give it more of a Christmas feel. But I really like it just the way it is. Then when you come down here to my window, and as most of you who have watched my videos or follow me over on Instagram, and if you don't follow me there, it's Treasures by Tina 28, where I post every single day, multiple times a day. So you can see kind of my daily life over there. But I have really started getting into real plants to get away from faux plants. So I had this hanger that I got from Amazon a long time ago, and I finally got a plant to put in it. So I was so excited. And it's a photos plant. And so far it's liking this little area. It's liking the kitchen window. It gets a lot of sun during the morning. So that stays right there. Then underneath it I have another one. And this one eventually will be a hanging one too. I'm just letting it grow out a little bit more. And then I have this little farmhouse stool that I made. And that sits right there. And then the beads and the lights stay up there year round. And I just think it gives your kitchen a very warm and cozy feel, so I never take it down. I just change the wreath out for each season. Then I have my fresh baked pies served daily. I got that from World Market. It's another little plant, and I made this planter. And this is another plant that I just recently got, and I had this copper, I think it's a sugar bowl or a garlic bowl, I'm not really sure because the top has little holes in it. But I use that as a planter, and I've just been leaving this right in the window, and again, it's doing great. And that's another thing, I go to Goodwill quite often trying to find copper pieces and just antique elements, and Goodwill, Salvation Army, those are great places to go. Savers, or any kind of store that you have near you, just go check it out because you never know what you might find in there. I just have my soap, my scrub brushes, and I love the window. It's one of my favorite things. And then right next to it, I have this little tray, and I have my antique scale and another plant that I just picked up, and I had another copper pot, again from Goodwill, for like $1. So I'm using that as a planter, and I just have a little white plate underneath it. And then during the day, what I'll do is I'll put this plant in the window also, so it gets a lot of light. But so far, so good. Then I have my little clean or dirty, the dishwasher is right underneath, so we know if it's time to empty it or to turn it on. And right now it's time to empty it, but nobody has yet. And then we just have this other antique copper tin, and this holds all my Scentsies in it, so they're all in there. And then I have this pretty Scentsy, well, it's a wax melter, and I got that from Walmart. Again, another little white plate and a little cake stand that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just think it looks so pretty all together. And then recently I just got this little towel paper holder from Amazon, and it just sticks. It has really strong tape, and it just sticks to your cabinets because I really didn't want the towel paper on the counter anymore. Now it's totally out of the way. And a little bit further down, I have this little stand that I got from the Target Dollar Spot, and I have my wine that I'm drinking today. It's Bogle or Bogle, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's my favorite. And a little plant from the Target Dollar Spot, and this olive oil holder I think I got from Hobby Lobby. But in true Italian fashion, we have wine, we have olive oil. Those two things every Italian's house will have. Then we have this cake stand that I got from Home Goods. It did have my keto pumpkin donuts in it, but we have eaten them all and I have not made anything else yet. So that is right there. And then I have this little vignette in this corner, and I have a little lamp I got from Hobby Lobby, a candle that I don't have lit right now, and this little pitcher with some greenery I got from Hobby Lobby. And that's fall greenery, so it has all the fall colors. Let me just have all my cutting boards. Some are new, some are antiqued. Little sugar, salt and pepper holder, also from Amazon. Some spices. And then I saw somebody else do it. Use kind of like an urn or like an old trophy or something like that as your utensil holder. So I was lucky enough to find one at an antique store, and I think I only paid like $15 for it. So I was really happy with that purchase. And here's just an overview of this side. And it smells wonderful in here, guys, by the way. And then if you haven't seen one of my last videos, I did a whole video on how to make simmer pots. So I have one going right now, and it smells like apple cherry pie. It's wonderful, and it's all natural. Then I have my crisp fall leaves candle going, also from Better Homes and Gardens. And above the microwave, I have a magnolia wreath I made. I haven't changed that out yet. I wasn't sure if I was gonna put a fall wreath up or just leave that. I could also get some fall leaves and just take the magnolias off and put fall leaves around it, which I might do. And this is my little coffee area. So we have the Keurig. I have these really cool mugs. They're from Time and Table from Walmart, and they're kind of like leopard spotted. They have a gold handle, so I really like those. I have my little frother back there. Then I have 2 copper tins that I also got at Goodwill. So the big one has my K-cups in it. This has, the little smaller one has my tea bags. This is some collagen that I put in my coffee. This just says thankful and blessed with some potpourri in it. Little pumpkin, and then I got these for my coffee syrups when I get some more, but they're little bitters containers, and 2 of them came in a set, and I got those from Amazon. I just have a little lamp with a little fall sign, and that's what's in my coffee area. Then this I just got recently from Hobby Lobby, and it's a little house. So I have a little candle in it, and I have a little black vase with some greenery, and it just says grateful on it. And it comes with a little drawer, so it it holds my excess candles. So when this wasn't all set, I can just grab another one. And I thought that looked really pretty right there. And over here, I have my 2-tiered tray, which I got from Hobby Lobby, and I think everything in there is also from Hobby Lobby. Except this antique little crock, I got that at Goodwill. And then over here, I just have a little bowl with some scented potpourri in it, and it has pine cones and wood and cinnamon sticks and pumpkins, and it has kind of like that apple spice smell. And that's in a little bowl I got from Home Goods. Of course, no farmhouse kitchen would be complete without Magnolia and Miss Joanna. So we have her there, and I have a cookbook stand that I also got from Goodwill for $1, and it's an antique. And those are just some little faux plants that eventually I will change out. And then right next to it, I have this little wreath that I put up. It's lamb's ear, and I have these 2 vintage spoons and a scooper. So I just kind of hung those in the middle, and it hides where the phone outlet is. So I didn't like the way the phone outlet was just in the middle of the wall, so I wanted to kind of hide it. And then this is one of my favorite things. We just got this last week from Hobby Lobby, and I had like some little gold shelves up there. Why, I don't know, but I did. And then we took those down. My husband hung this up for me. Have a little mercantile sign, and then we just put some greenery from Hobby Lobby, some little things I already had, cute little farmhouse plate, some farmhouse greenery. And then I put some little LED candles that I got from Amazon in there too, just to add some light. And I think it's one of my most favorite things. And I love decorating it for fall, and I'm gonna love decorating it for all the seasons. And then over here on this wall, we have a little Farm Fresh sign. I just picked that up from Dollar General the other day. I can't speak. From Dollar General. And then this is my favorite picture of my son Jordan when he was 2. And I love that he had a little straw hat on and some little sunflowers behind him. So that stays up there all the time. Then I just have this little wood, piece of wood actually, with just some nails in it. And I'm using that as kind of like a hanger for some things that I love. So I have a little faux plant. I have two antique, I don't know if they're butter scoopers or what they're actually called. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below what they actually are. But I got both of those at vintage markets. Then I just put some farmhouse towels behind them that I got from Amazon. And I have an antique grater I also got at an antique store. And a lamb's ear wreath around it. And then I also have a little dry sink in my kitchen. And I moved this over here. This was our wedding song that I had made on a piece of cloth. And I just put it in an antique frame. I just kind of hung it in there for now. Then here's kind of just like some odds and ends and leftover pieces I had. But I'm going to be changing this, so make sure you stay tuned to see what I do with it. I think you guys will be pretty excited to see. But this is like an antique candle holder. And I just put an LED candle in it in a wreath. And this is also an antique butter dish. And just some little fall pumpkins and oranges. And that's this wall. So now into the dining room, which I also made a few changes. So on the wall is still the same sign from Jimmy Don that my friend Patty got us for our wedding. She went to Magnolia in Waco and she picked that up for me. And then I just put this on a piece of wood that I got from Hobby Lobby, distressed it, and put a little wreath around it. Then on the table, I did change the centerpiece out from previous videos that you guys have seen. And the dough bowl and all of this was actually over here. So I just switched centerpieces around. So this was on the table and the one that was on the table was over there on the console. And that's an easy way to kind of spiff up your decor. If you get tired of looking at something, is just move a few things around. So just take something from another room and just kind of switch them around. It's easy, you already had everything and it's easy to do. And again, just some little LED candles. And I have this really pretty antique door. We got quite a while ago actually. And I just have this little sign on it. Have a little lamp from Hobby Lobby, a little pumpkin. And I saw this in Hobby Lobby one day and it's a little praying little angel and I just love her. So I picked her up. Of course, you need your amber bottles. And I just have it stacked on two antique books I got at Salvation Army. Then I have a little basket with some pumpkins and some greenery and a little lamb's ear wreath and a little cutting board that says home. I have this little lantern that I'm going to paint white, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And then we have this antique mirror. It's actually not an antique. I got it from Hobby Lobby, but it does look antique. And I just put a little wreath on the top. And I think too, if you have a smaller room, having a mirror on one side definitely opens it up. And just have my little farmhouse sign. And then over here on the wall, I did a whole video on this about the picture we got from Hobby Lobby. And then again, I just switched out centerpieces. Then over here on the console table, I did change this quite a bit. Some old books, a pumpkin, and then I had this vintage crock, and I just stuck some greenery in there and a quick pumpkin. And then another pumpkin and a little vase I made. I think it was a little bit too busy before, so I toned it down. That's my husband playing on his phone while I'm doing this because he has to be quiet. And then underneath stayed the same. I still have the basket and the leopard pillow, but I did put a little pumpkin with an LED candle in it. And that's sitting on top of our Bible. That's from the 1800s. Then over here, in the dining room on this wall, I kept the same basket, but I did change out the greenery. It had like a whitish greenish set in there before, but I think the orange and yellow leaves look so much better. And I love it with my vintage barn picture. And then over here on the console, I just added this little autumn sign, which I already had. And then in this Nantucket box that we got, that's over 100 years old. We got it at a vintage market. It has lots of old Bibles in it. But for fall, I just left the Bibles in there, and then I just put some leaves, an old kind of swirly pumpkin, some other pumpkins, and I just kind of left it. And then in the hutch, kind of stayed the same. I didn't really do anything to it. It's all the same as it was before. But I love this little area. I think it's just so pretty. And I love all the vintage things in it. And all the vintage books. Little pumpkin. Fairy tale pumpkins, which I love. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and they're very, very heavy. And I just have a little plant, another fairy tale pumpkin, and some more greeneries, a pitcher, some more greenery. And that's it. And the baskets and the greenery are still up there. They pretty much don't change. I leave that there year round. Okay guys, so that was a tour of everything that I had in my kitchen and in my dining room, all the changes I made and all the fall touches. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and make sure you again go follow the other ladies that I had mentioned before. Their information is down in the description box. And if you need a link for anything, or you're interested in any of the things that I've showed you, just put a comment down there, and I'm happy to share a link with you, or at least something similar if they don't have it anymore. But anyway, thank you for joining me for this video so much. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you want to subscribe and share and all the good things. So until next time, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.
We got everything we need right here. Wine and burning chemistry. You and me alone. You and me alone. Inside of our embassy. Everything we need right here. Make me sing along. Sing along. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. Oh, watch me dancing in the colors, lightning, blowing up a thunder, wash it over me. We got everything we need, right? Watch me.